Have you ever been at a place where you weren't really seeing the results that you wanted to see from your business or a project that you're doing or whatever, and then you analyze it and then you're like, okay, I need to change this, and this. And then you make the changes and the changes don't help anything. I get it. I get it. I get it. That was almost me today. I was thinking about where, like, how far I've come just within the last less than a month, honestly. We're almost 60 days into this 100 videos in 100 days challenge, which is so exciting. And it was on day 18 that I had decided to just launch my membership. And okay, I almost put myself in like a clusterfuck rabbit hole for no reason. However, allowing myself to really just sit down with what I was experiencing, what I was feeling, what I was assuming helped me so much. And I just feel like we just need to have this conversation. We need to have this conversation because I feel like there are many of people who do exactly what I almost did, which probably would have royally fucked me in some kind of way. I apologize if you have children around. I do. I listen, God's still working on you, girl, okay? The Lord's still working on me. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, here's where we're at. We've gotten X number of people into the free community, and I've only been really promoting it through YouTube, my free community and the paid tier. I have maybe posted on my Facebook like 3 times about these containers. Um, Not really posting on Instagram, and then Threads. I maybe made like one post. Like that's it. So most of the marketing efforts have been going into YouTube and obviously creating these videos every day. And so I'm looking at the numbers, I'm looking at the things, I'm thinking about how I feel, and I'm like, okay, like, don't get me wrong, we're doing good. We're doing good. We really are. We're doing good. But comma and, but comma and, as you could probably imagine, selling access to something so powerful for $7 a month, how that starts to stack, but not as quickly. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not here running the charity. Okay. This is not the magnetic visibility charity. It's the magnetic visibility circle. Okay. So, I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I spent all the time like, okay, so we're gonna turn the free tier into like a little paid tier. The free tier will then be $7 a month, and then the premium we're gonna bump the price to that. And like I had mapped out all this stuff, and then eventually I'm sitting with it. I'm sitting with it. I'm not rushing through decisions. I'm just allowing myself to just go through the motions and then question myself as I go. Because y'all know here on this channel we have what? An NLP brain. Okay, so we question all the things. So I'm thinking that the free members are the problem. No shade if you're a free member, because to me, I was just like, oh, the free members, like they're not engaging. They don't post anything, like, da, 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 right? I had to realize at what point I was coming from a place of ego, and at what point was I putting blame on someone else when blame should be on me. Because I not that I'm the leader. Like I didn't create that space to be the leader of it, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? And so I'm like, okay, then what's really below the surface then? Well, like what's really going on? And what's really going on is I need to tighten up my onboarding. I need to tighten up on engagement. There were just a list of things that I was like, okay, this is what Kiana can do. This is what Kiana can do. Because here's the thing, and we've talked about this here before on this channel, where it's like things don't seem like they're working. And so you're so quick to just like change a bunch of shit, burn it to the ground, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with like burning it to the ground if it really needs to be burnt to the ground. So the phoenix can rise out the ashes, honey. But a lot of the times, burn it to the ground unnecessarily because what you perceive to be the issue is not actually the underlining issue. The people in the free community not engaging is not the issue. The issues were the things that I would have control over. And then on top of that, like we've talked about on this channel before, giving it the full 90 days. Like grab a strategy and like run with that bitch for the full 90 days. I don't think that I ran with my strategy for like full out for the 90 days. I don't Well, first of all, it hasn't even been 90 days. It's been like 48 days. So there's that. But it hasn't been the 90 days. And I feel like when I can reflect back, right? What did Kiana do? What did Kiana not do? What did Kiana want to do? Why didn't Kiana do the things? Is it this? Like, and then how do we bring everything back to me? Because at the end of the day, I'm the only thing that I can control. I'm the only person that I can control. I can't control anybody else. I can't control anybody else. I tried. Ask my husband. But for real, right? And so again, I can look at the things, analyze the things. Oh, that's this. No, 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 no. That's not. These things are not the issue. I was trying to solve a symptom of the issue, right? Essentially, a band-aid. Band-aid. Like, okay. But I also realized that, and once I like got to the end of like all of the hours of contemplation, I probably would have been on the pathway of somewhat dismantling the work that I have put in every single day since I started my premium membership 49 days ago. And I don't want to do that. I genuinely don't want to do that. So what I then need to think is, okay, without stressing myself out, without adding pressure to myself, we talked about, is your business making you sick and the pressure and stuff. If you haven't watched that video, you need to go watch that. How can I show up in a way that feels juicy and delicious to me without overextending myself, without applying too much pressure, and without it turning into a need be, have to be situation? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how memberships back in the day were like, I'm gonna give you, a free masterclass every month, or like all this shit, like, and then like you're promising it every single month. Like, there's a reason why I'm not promising a bunch of shit every month, because I know better. Okay, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, don't recommend it. Okay, so I just want you to reflect on that. When you are making the decisions, are you actually allowing yourself to truly sit in contemplation? Not try, because people keep trying to say, oh, rich people make quick decisions. They make quick decisions. They make quick decisions. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Because if I would have made a quick decision, I would have probably ruined all of the work that I have been doing for over a month. If I would have made quick rich bitch decisions. I make quick rich bitch decisions. Like, no, get that out of here. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to evaluate all the things. I'm going to allow the things to sit, because sometimes you just need to just let the things just circulate in your brain for a little bit. You see what I'm saying? And then you're like, you know what? So I went through all of that just to be like, you know what? I'm not going to do what I sat here planned on doing. And I planned it all out. I needed to see it laid out. And then I was like, this kind of goes against what it is that I teach. And I don't want to be that person. We talk about integrity. I don't want to be that person that's telling you to have a freemium community, and then I shut my freemium community down by having a paid tier. I look like a fucking hypocrite, right? So I'm like, no, you know what? We're going to keep the free tier. It's not about the free members and how they act, how they behave. You are allowed to come into my community and lurk. Like, so that's what I meant by, like, at some point I realized that I was coming from a place of like ego, not what's in the best interest of the community members, which is what it should always come back to. Well, them and me. Okay, let's not get it twisted. The members and Kiana, what's in the best interest of both, and then let's meet in the middle. So I have changes that I'm going to be implementing. One of those changes is, if you came in as a founding member, congratulations, you are now locked in because the price went up. Because the price went up, okay? So again, for those of you who joined at the premium level when it was founders, congratulations, Bookie. Congratulations. Like, you're good. You're locked in. You're locked in. For everybody else, hey, still great value for the price that it currently is. And now, upon contemplation, I'm like, you know what? I would feel really good giving you a 7-day free trial. I would. I would. I want you to come in, see the things, test things, look around. I want you to attend a group call. We got one coming up, next Wednesday. I want you to come get on a group call. Come get a feel for all the things. Lock into the community. You know what I'm saying? So that's available to you, which I'm excited to see if you all are receptive to that or not. Or not. We're going to go off kind of what the data says, how y'all move or how y'all don't move. Saying nothing is still saying something, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited for these changes. I'm excited for these changes. But I'm just more than anything really happy that I didn't royally fuck myself in the process. So that is your lesson. So your homework for right now, come join the Magnetic Visibility Circle Premium on our new 7-day free trial. So you can come, get a look of all the juicy deliciousness that we have in there, which of course, remembering that new things are always going to be added, experiences, all the things. So I hope that you come inside and you just absolutely love the space. I'm not even going to tell y'all. I'm not, you know what? You're going to have to come inside to get the inside scoop about the changes that are coming. I'm not telling you here. No. No. I will see you inside of the community.